Alright, see what happens here. See what happens. I think I hit the wrong button. Oh man, it's going down.
Hi, Bob.
I don't know if anybody's in here. I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. I don't know where the comments are not popping up. Bobby Color, here we go. I see him. Jonathan Wheeler, how are you? Appreciate you guys coming in here. Appreciate everybody coming in here. Jay Bird, what's going on? Ryder, what's happening?
Daddy,
Anthony Bressler, my man, what's going on, man?
Daddy, I'm gonna do my wrestling.
I couldn't figure out. I tried doing a thing earlier. The man they call Randy, my man, what's going on, bro? What the hell is going on, man? I ain't been seeing nothing come from you, man. Where you been? Where you been?
You need this.
Yeah. This is the first time I ever used this whole thing. How's it look? This whole little setup here. All right, I'll see what's going on, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, big dog.
Green and orange.
Let's see what's going on here. See how it looks and shit.
Do this.
Yeah, it looks pretty clear, huh? Charles Brandt, what's going on? How are you?
What do we do on this?
Looks good. I don't know. I have to do this in a second, baby. Feline Maximus, how are you? Charles Brandt, hope all is well. Looks good, cool. Yeah, it's first time I got the whole Streamlabs thing to work. I ain't never I use it on my computer, but my computers have been acting real dumb, so I'm trying to reset the whole process, right? Or trying to reset the whole computer. I just need to get another computer. What I need to do. Yeah, oh, you leaving the oh man, damn it, you leaving the Inbred Empire too, huh? Damn it. Too cleared. You leaving, huh? You leaving the Inbred Empire, man? Damn. There's only gonna be a couple of us left in there, huh? Only gonna be a couple of us left, man. Damn it. Oh, hold on, I'm forgetting something. I'm forgetting something.
Hey, Daddy. Did you find the orange for me in here? Never mind. I found the orange.
I can't forget my Red Bull, you know what I'm saying? Check out my video from last night. You support RVT? Alright, I have to check it out. When your video go up? Because I never got a notification, man.
Daddy, this is
I don't know what the hell's going on with YouTube and me, man. They don't like me. They keep on taking subs from me. They keep on not notifying me. And it's kind of pissing me off a little bit. Man. I've looked at different oh damn, you did put up a video, huh? See, I haven't been getting any of these notifications, man. Gorilla Trucker. The real Gorilla Trucker, let me say. I mean, addicted to getting miles in. Yeah, man, I'm addicted to trucking too, man. I can't help it. Yeah, see, I ain't getting none of these notifications, man. I think I might uninstall the whole YouTube thing and then reinstall it. I don't know if that's got something to do with it. Last night, I had an epiphany. I left the evil ways behind. I'm recruiting for RVT. Yeah, I'll check it out. I think I'm gonna be the same way here pretty soon. I'm gonna be the same way. You know, we all got 73 ways of figuring shit out. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But yeah, man, let's get into it. We got a couple people in here. Let's get into it, man. I know I've dealt with this myself. So, everybody can hear me loud and clear, can see me and shit. Let me know real quick. But, I've dealt with this personally, man, so it's really close to home. It's really close to home. Jay Bird, all together acting. But, yo, I'm telling you, man. Like, what was it, like a week, 2 or 3 weeks ago, man, they took 30-something subs from me. You go into the analytics and shit, and, like, it, you know, it ain't nowhere to be found and shit. Like, it's funny. It truly is funny. It's fucked up, man. Don't make no damn sense, you know. Don't make no damn sense. pisses me off. It really does. Alright, let's see here. Alright, man. Addiction and trucking, man. I've dealt with this personally. Can't hear nor see you. The green is super. I got you. I know it's warm in here. Here, I get rid of one of them. It's warm in here. But I've dealt with this personally, man. When I first started driving, like I said, I've been sober off of drugs altogether for right around 9 years. Dirty Broke, my man, what's going on, brother? I've been clean and sober for right around 9 years. And I know to this day, man, there's a lot of people in trucking that are still addicted to some substance. Trucking is a drug. Oh, definitely, trucking is definitely a drug in its own right. That's 100% true. But see, that's what we have to look at, right? You have to look at what can be your next drug, right? Trucking is mine, man. Trucking keeps me clean. Damn, this damn cord, man. Trucking keeps me clean, man. And, been clean 22 years. Plan on staying that way. Oh, yeah, hey, keep at it, Gorilla Trucker, for real. Good for you, Facer. Same here. I know I was okay when I actually talked about it. Right, yeah, definitely, Bobby. And, like I said, man, from where I grew up, man, and what we had to do to survive, man, it is what it is, right? You know, you guys know as well as me, man. Usually when you're addicted to something, you don't have a constant means of money. RD, what's going on? Appreciate you. KB Smooth, what's happening, bro? A lot of people know, man, when you're in your addiction, man, and you don't have a steady income, man, a lot of people have to turn around and start dealing drugs or selling drugs to be able to be able to buy more drugs, right? And to this day, man, I have people message me, man. I have people just telling me their story, you know what I'm saying, about how their CDL keeps them clean, you know. I see it to this day, man. Jordan Wood, what's happening? Appreciate you. Yeah, it definitely is a vicious cycle. And depths of hell, 100%. You know, I still see to this day, man, all of us that have been through addiction or been through that whole thing, you can tell when somebody is doing drugs or is dealing with depression or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's those little signs, you know what I mean? The little signs that you see that you just know, you know? But a lot of times those people are afraid to ask for help, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times those people are afraid to ask for help. 6 years, but still drink. Yeah, I still drink to a point. When we go to the cottage, you know what I mean? I have a couple drinks, but, you know, getting drunk and shit like that, I don't know, man. Like, I've never been the drinker, though, man. I like smoking, you know what I mean? That was my thing. I like smoking. So I never really been a big drinker, you know? Too addicted to love, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Ryder, 100%. I really don't think you can tell, but you can. Yeah, 100%, Bobby. And you know, and I will tell you, man, I hit it well, right? I hit it really good, man. I can tell you that 100%, because my family had no idea. I basically didn't change. The only time I really changed, man, was when I was getting clean, right? I would be irritable and shit like that. So I hit it really well, man. And a lot of people do, man, but the people that been in those depths of hell, man, that you can tell, you know what I'm saying? You just know. You get that feeling, man. You get that vibe from them, you know what I'm saying? And to this day, you still see it, man. And you know, when I do, man, I try to just throw out like kind of like fishing, right? I throw out that little cast, you know, and just like, hey, I know, you know. Holler at me, you know, and a lot of people do, man. I will say that, man. A lot of people do reach out. A lot of people do. They just don't know where to turn, man. They don't know where to start. They don't know where to look for help, you know. Cause let's be honest, man. You go to a lot of these clinics or you go to a lot of these doctors, man, and so many of these places been shut down, right? Some of these doctors been shut down multiple times that it's hard for these people to find help. What do you say, KB? Great topic, and a lot of people don't realize. Oh shit, what happened? Man, I ain't used to using this shit. Big addiction and extra to sugar for real. Soda, sweets, diabetes. Yeah, 100% KB. And that's what I said, man. There's a lot of different, and it doesn't have to be drugs, man. It doesn't have to be one thing, right? I mean, there's many different addictions, man. A lot of people have addiction to working out. A lot of people have addiction to not working out. You know what I'm saying? Corey Rogers, what's going on, man? How you doing? I was battling Suboxone program. Yeah, that's exactly what I did too, Corey. That's exactly what I did. It's a long story, man. It's definitely a long story. KT Money, what's going on, man? Snoop Gang in the house. What's good with you? But definitely, man. I mean, you just know. You know who is there. You know what I'm saying? Lickety split. What's happening? There's these little signs that everybody sees, man. Especially if you've been there, you definitely notice them. I wasn't happy unless I was seeing shadow people. Yeah, I hear you, Ryder, 100%. I like smoking, but I didn't have a CDL. Would have probably still smoked. Yeah, I hear you, Jay Bird. Shit, I would too, bro. I ain't lying. If I didn't have a CDL, yo, I'd be blazing out, 100%. It's hard to just come off Suboxone. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, man. When I did the program, man, it took me a while, bro. It took me a while. I do know programs they have now, man. I can't remember what the hell it's called, but it's a shot that you get, and you go every 30 days. The shot lasts 32 days, but basically it's time release. It's right along the same lines as Suboxone, man, but it's a different metabolite or whatever, like that. It's a different. Yo, you want to quiet down a little bit? I'm just asking. I know it's a point when I had a problem when I would rollerballs.
No, I don't want to quiet down.
Yeah, hey, I hear you, Randy. But yeah, man, I know a buddy of mine that's going through that program right now with the shot and shit. And I've looked up on it, man. There's a high success rate on it. Usually within 6 months, you're totally off of it, man. The nice thing about having a shot is the doctor or the pharmacy can control it, right? So each time you go back, man, they drop it down a certain milligram or a certain milliliter or a certain cc, however you say it. And your body just gets used to that. You know what I mean? Basically goes along with the same thing with Suboxone, man. You're going to have somewhat of a withdrawal, but it's not going to be a dramatic, stomach hurting and joints aching and nauseous and puking. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing like that. Anti-invasive. No, mainstream drugs or pills. Shit. What difference? Yeah, it definitely is, man. It definitely is. It definitely is a sad thing to watch, man. Would a shot help you from Suboxone? Yeah, yep, Corey, it will. See, my thing was, man, I've never had an addicted personality, right? I quit weed like that. I quit coke like that. And I was always one that dealt the shit, you know what I'm saying? And like I tell everybody, man, I never hid it from my kids, man. I let my kids know what I did. I let my kids know my whole story, I'm not going to shelter them from that, man, because I don't want them to end up that way. Of course, I don't tell them every story, like that. But it's like the shot is, because, I mean, as well as everybody knows, man, if you get on, that drug alone is addictive. So the shot, basically, they just came up with it not too long ago, like 2-3 months ago. But I guess the people that they had in the trial, it was a very high success rate with it. Remember back in the way, take methamphetamine and chop up rocks, put all on line and snort or something. Called ripping the transmission. Yeah, we called it a high railing or some shit. Well, we would heat it up and then do that. It gives you a little different effect. In 2001, I was lucky. Decided I wanted to change. So I changed my friend's stop. All I went through the hell was... And that's a lot of it, Bobby, 100%. A lot of it, man, is you gotta change your, you gotta change the people you talk to, the people you hang around, the places you go. I had a phone, man. I had a phone that had all my connects in it. I had a phone that had all the people that I dealt with in it, all the people I sold to in it. I had to put that bitch in a dumpster, you know what I'm saying? I had to put that whole phone in a dumpster, man. I had to smash it, and I had to put that phone in a dumpster because if I would have had that phone, man, and that was it, you know? And a lot of it, man, it wasn't just doing the drugs, man. A lot of it was finding the drugs, you know what I'm saying? That was addictive itself. Going through the whole process of getting the money and calling this person and that person and re-upping and then taking the coke and re-rocking it and baking it and then taking it from that and cutting the cookies down and bagging them up, you know what I'm saying? That whole process, man, that whole process gets addictive. In the garbage, where you put garbage. That whole process gets addictive, you know what I mean?
Not in the garbage in there.
No, babe, go put it in the garbage. I'm trying to do this right now.
Right there.
Alright, we'll put it over there. Hot rails. Yeah, definitely hot rails. That's what we did. Yeah, my brother's battling addiction with that. Age it hurts to watch. I tried to be there for him. I'm afraid. I'm going to one day. Yeah, and that's a lot of it, Jay Bird. You know, if you're not ready to stop yourself, man, there ain't no stopping. That's 100% true, man. You know what I mean? And I said, and like I've said a lot of times, man, for me, it took me wanting to help. You know what I mean? It took me breaking down, you know, stab myself's pride, you know what I mean? And saying, fuck, man, whatever I'm doing ain't working. You know what I mean? Because I was always wondering, I got a plan, you know what I mean? I got a plan, I'm going to do this how I'm going to do it, you know what I'm saying? This is how I'm going to do it, you know, I'm going to cut myself down, blah, 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 blah. Look, man, whatever the fuck I was doing wasn't working, you know what I'm saying? Every plan that I tried failed. Definitely change your environment surroundings. People have a strong, I quit weed, cigarette, glass, cold turkey. See, that's how I was with everything else, KB. That's how I was with everything else, man. I quit weed like nothing. I quit coke like nothing. But it was the pills, man. The pills was the one thing that I had to take that hit to my pride, man. I had to take that hit to my pride and just be like, fuck, man, I can't do it on my own. I can't do it on my own. And, you know, I had to ask for help, you know what I'm saying? Probably the best decision I ever made in my life, don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? Saying your brother's ass, Jay Bird. Damn, y'all chill. Wait about that. Said somebody lost him last year because of the age. Definitely, man. Hey, like I said, man, when I needed it, man, I needed that constant. Chill, fuck. How do I turn that shit off, y'all? I don't know how to turn that shit off. Bear with me. Bear with me. Is that how I do it? We still here? Let's see. Withdrawal. First came off of it. Sir, change your roll wheel. Alright, we should be good now. What was I saying? Yeah, so man, I had to finally take that hit to my pride, man. I had to ask for the professional help, you know? And like I said, man, there's programs out there. Even if you don't have insurance, if you do have insurance, man, there's programs out there that will take you in, man. I had insurance at the time. And the place I went, I still was able to get a grant to where the only thing my insurance paid for was the office visit and my prescription. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely ways to do it, man. There's definitely places to that are willing to help, man. But you gotta do the work, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get clean, man, unless you want to get clean. That's 100% true. I still got buddies to this day, man, that are battling with the shit. But, you know, I'll just send a, hey, I'm thinking about you, or hey, I hope you're doing better, you know what I mean? And, you know, man, because it's hard, man. I know what they're going through, you know what I'm saying? I know how they're feeling. I know what they're dealing with and stuff like that. And, you know, it ain't easy. It's not easy to watch, man, especially when you know what they're going through. I've had 4 back surgery since 2010. Yeah, man, 3 years. Yeah, and basically, lickety split. That's basically how I ended up doing pills, man. That's almost the exact way I started doing pills. You're making a stable move. That's basically how I started doing pills, man. Was from a procedure, and man, I was just like, man, I like the way this shit makes me feel. You know what I'm saying? I just kept doing it. You know, Chris the Trucker, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? How are you doing, bro? Believe me, I do stay in that ass all the time. And that's it, Jay, bro. That's all you can do, man. Constantly putting that word in his ear, man. One day, cause trust me, man, it's hard, yo. It is hard, man. I would every time I would take, cause man, I was up to a point, man, where I was taking, 5, 6, 10 fucking Percocets or Oxycontins and whatever a day. You know what I'm saying? If not more than that, whatever I could get my hands on, man, I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Now with the influx factor, I was really Russian roulette. Yeah, I never messed with that shit, man. That's a whole different kind of animal there, man. 100%. Luckily I never fucked with that shit. I never dealt with heroin. I recognized that I had a problem, yo. I recognized that I had a problem and that I needed to ask for help. You know what I mean? Because I tried numerous times to quit, man. Numerous times to cut down myself, and whatever I was doing wasn't working. So it got to the point, man, where I was like, fuck, man. I gotta take the hit to my pride, man, and ask for help, and that's what it was. That's what it was. But definitely, man, if you definitely keep putting that word in their ear, man, they listen to it. Trust me that, man. They're definitely listening to it. And at the time, man, they're going to leave you and they're going to be like, fuck that dude. He don't know what the fuck he's saying, blah, 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 blah. But he's listening. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, they're still listening. Even though they may be like, I don't give a fuck what he says, blah, blah. Like, when you're sitting there alone at night and you ain't got nobody around you and you're fucking sitting there doing your fix and blah, 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 you think about that shit. You know what I'm saying? You definitely think about that shit. And just keep on them, man. Just keep on them 100%. I hope you are a bitch. Glad you made it out of the hole. Definitely, RD. Definitely. Hey, like I said, man, it's a miracle I'm sitting here talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? And this all ties into trucking, man, because having a CDL, man, keeps me clean. And I was dealing with the shit while I was driving, you know what I'm saying? But the real issue is the doctors that just keeps prescribing instead of helping you. Yeah, I get that lickety split, man. I did the whole shopping around for doctors for a long time, man. I did that shit for a long time, you know what I mean? But the only reason I was doing it, man, because I was making money, you know what I'm saying? I was making money hand over fist. And money, man. Money alone is addictive, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, back, man, before I even thought about trucking, man, when I was a kid, man, it's stupid, right? Dealing with my stepbrothers and shit like that. Because my stepbrother, man, he was, you know what I mean? He was somebody. Let me say that. I'll leave it at that. He was somebody, man. And when I got to dealing with dope and shit, man, like, easy fucking money, yo. You know what I mean? People come to you. You don't even have to go looking for motherfuckers, right? People come to you, man. I mean, all hours of the day and night. So when old dumbass says, hey, people make money nights, weekends, and holidays, trust me, I know. I was out there, okay? Just saying. Charles Adney, how are you? Appreciate you. But definitely, man, I doctor shop for a long time, man. But, making easy money, man, you get addicted to that shit. You know what I'm saying? You get addicted to making money, right? And then going and I was never one to get fronted, man. I never got fronted, right? I paid for my shit up front with cash, And I mean, we're talking, a substantial amount, man. Not a couple hundred, I mean, a couple $1,000s worth of shit. And once you make money like that, man, that gets addictive, yo. That shit gets addictive. You see, you walk into your room, man, you open up the shoebox and you pull out $10,000, $12,000, $15,000. That shit gets addictive, man. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that not even just the drugs alone, man, but the whole process, man. Like I said, the whole process of making the money and re-upping and cooking this shit and going and buying a bag of pills like this. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit It's truly a demon, yo. That shit is a demon, you know what I'm saying?
Daddy.
A lot of people get hooked on pills. Procedure, hearty kick. Nothing wrong with getting professional help. Encourage people. Exactly. Hey, KB, 100%, man. And that's what I tell people all the time, yo. Like, look, man, if you just want to email me and talk, hey, I'm willing just to talk, you know what I'm saying? I think we need to pray for Hensley. I don't know what's up with him. Hit me up, Corey. Let me know what's good. It's not a miracle. It's a blessing. Yeah, hey, definitely, Charles. I mean, it definitely is a blessing. 100%. 100%. Island Trucker, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming in here. Yeah, but with that, they cut that shit with. May have another time playing with their life each time they do it. No, I get that, Jay Burr. I definitely get that. 100%, you know. You just got to keep that word in their ear, man. You got to keep that word in their ear. Don't touch nothing. You got to keep that word in their ear, man. And I see it a lot, man. I see it a lot. I can just tell, man. Some of them drivers out there, man, that are addicted to shit, man. And it's sad, man. You know, it's sad. What, Beth?
I need glue.
We don't have any glue, Mama.
What? I thought we had the glue
I got a friend on.
from
Hold on
Christmas.
right now. Shit. Hold on. For legitimate reasons. I'm a bit worried about him. I think I'm gonna take off and call him. See how he's doing. We'll take it easy. RD, appreciate you, man. Hey, hit me up. Send me a message, yo. Send me a message. Give him my number. Say that. Big A-ho, what's going on, man? I think I just I was watching something of yours earlier, I think. Or maybe I commented on something. Good idea, RD. Hey, man, like I said, if you guys know anybody with struggling with addiction, man, or you know, and they just want to talk, man, all you gotta do is message me, yo. And I have no problem talking to them, you know what I'm saying? I have no problem talking to them at all. Because I've been there, man. And we both know when somebody has been there and somebody that's been through that whole experience, man, it's definitely easier to talk to somebody that's been there and who's been through the whole experience and shit like that. It's definitely easier to talk to somebody that's been there, man. You know, it was always hard for me to just go to just like a regular, you know, psychiatrist or counselor, however you want to say it. It was always easier to talk to somebody to where they have had the same experience, man. And like I said, I don't judge nobody, man. You know what I mean? I don't judge nobody. I take people for their word, not for how they look or anything like that. You know what I mean? I take them for who they are. Because who am I to judge anybody? Who am I to judge anybody after I've been through the shit that I've been through? You know what I mean? I'd just be a fucking asshole if I did that, you know? Like I said, man, I want to say I necessarily regret shit that I've been through or shit that I did, man, because obviously it made me who I am now. Maybe some of the actions that I've done, I would regret, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's making that whole amends, man, making that whole amends with those situations or those people that definitely make it worth it in the long run, you know what I'm saying? The people that you don't think matter, or the people that you don't think are listening, man, when those people reach out, then you know you've done something right, or you're doing something right, you know what I mean? So it all makes it worth it in the end, you know what I mean? All makes it worth it in the end, 100%.
Dad, have your work phone?
I'm using it right now, baby. Where's your Kindle at?
I don't know.
Well, you have to go find it. But definitely, man, if anybody has anybody, man, that's struggling with addiction, or even if you think they are, man, tell them to call me, man. Send me a message. I'll shoot you my number, you know what I'm saying? And we'll get on a 3-way call or just a call with them or whatever, man. I definitely get it, man, because it wasn't easy for me to reach out. It was like me. And those were the people I could talk to at the end of the day. Because it ain't easy, man. It's definitely not easy. And I see it, man. I see it when I'm out there on the road, man. When I pull into a truck stop and shit, man. You see dude pumping fuel and he's all pissed off and irritated or something, you know. You just there's those signs, right? There's those fucking those little things, the little things, you know. But definitely, man, like when I started trucking, man, like the whole first year, man, the whole first year I was trucking, yo, I was on a Suboxone program. The whole first year I was on a Suboxone program of trucking. And I made it happen, you know what I'm saying? Was it smart? Some may say yes, some may say no. But it kept me clean. To this day, it has kept me clean. I can still get a medical card. Princess Prissy Pants, how are you? Glad to see you come here. Was it able to get a medical card? I was still able, especially the opiates, man. The opiates nowadays, man, they're a whole different kind of drug, man. They're a whole different kind of drug. Like I said, man, when I was doing drugs, you know, I was always the dude that... Can y'all still see me? Oh, yeah, maybe. Fuck off. Anything. Oh, we're still here. We're still here. Is there any sound? Can y'all still see me? Oh, yeah, maybe. Alright, we're still here, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I was always the dude... I was always the guy to do whatever, man. I was always the one that, if there was a pill around or some kind of powder, man, I was like, fuck it, give it to me, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we're good now? Alright, cool, appreciate it, wrestler. I was always the dude to do the fucking, do the pills and shit like that. I was like, hey, people were like, hey, what's this? I don't fucking give it here, you know what I mean? I'll do it. So I was always a tester, I guess you could say, right? And I'm still here, but I'm definitely not saying go out and do it, you know what I mean? Don't fucking do it, you know? But yeah, man, the whole first year I was in trucking, man, I was in the Suboxone program, man, and I was successful with it, thank God. It definitely was a blessing that I got off of it. I followed what the doctor wanted me to do. Don't get me wrong, man, the years before that, I was in the Suboxone program, but I did it all wrong. I was doctor shopping. I was taking more than I should have been taking. I was selling most of them and then having to buy them. Or I would sell most of them, and I would have to go get Percocets or Oxycontins or what have you. So definitely, man, when I did the program the right way, I definitely succeeded, man. So it just got to a point, man, to where I got tired, man. I got tired of doing it, yo. And I was just like, okay, it's time, you know. How'd you keep your CDL on Suboxone? There's definitely, now I will say this, man. I will say this, okay? If I did it again, no, I ain't gonna say that. But anyway, I think you get what I'm saying. And if you don't, hit me on the side and I'll explain it. But, there is forms you fill out. There is forms you fill out to where you can still, you get a 6 month. You'll get a 6 months, a 6 month medical card, so you got to go back every 6 months. You get drug tested, you get evaluated, basically. As long as you're going to a doctor, man, that can fill out the necessary papers, that can fill out the DOT forms and stuff like that, you can get a 6 month DOT card, right? Until you get off of it. And then once you get off it, then you can go back and get your 2 year whatever. I've had my own addiction in the past. Also, I hit rock bottom before I woke up. But like I said, I can't relate or say I know how my brother feels. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Jay Bird. I mean, no matter what kind of addiction that anybody has dealt with, man, we all can relate in some way, right? We can all relate in what kind of financial strain it puts on you, or you know, there's outliers, man, that are similar. You know what I mean? And but there's definitely talking about it, man. Talking about it definitely helps me a lot, right? Even to this day, man, just put my story out there, you know, talking to other people that been through it, man. It definitely still helps me, man. I like being able to see those success stories, that people that been through it, been in the trenches, hit rock bottom, and now they're making something of themselves, man. They got a career and they're succeeding at owning a home or got their own cars and shit like that. Yo, like that shit motivates the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm one of those people, man. I'm one of those people, man, that I moved out, man. I got kicked out of my house when I was 15, man. I got kicked out of my house when I was 15, man, for doing and selling coke, okay? I've been on my own since then, right? Finding my own place to sleep. I couch surfed for a long time, kicking it with. I mean, I know you guys seen the Isla Pallet truck for a while, man. I was kicking it with them for a minute. My brother Gary, or my friend Gary, man. I call him a brother to the day I die, man. We helped each other out a lot, man. I lived with him for a little while, and definitely Isla, man, his mom, man, she showed me a lot of love, man, and helped me with a lot of shit, even though she may not even know, man, she helped me a lot. But going from being kicked out when I was 15, man, to figuring out how to live life, finding a job and staying off drugs, and then going back on drugs, man, and then finally getting clean and holding a steady job, man. And then start trucking, man, and going through that whole process of getting a 6-month medical card and getting off the Suboxone and this and that. And to be where I am today, man, to being able to own a home, own multiple vehicles, be able to have a lake house, be able to have boats and jet skis, and like, man, I love seeing those stories, man. I love seeing the people that was in the ditches, man, in the garbage, in the dumpsters, man, and they come up to rise above it all, man, and now they're, successful, productive members of society, man. Trust me, taxes, now that I pay taxes, man, they love me, man. They love the shit out of me. Don't get me wrong, right? Just like a lot of us. And, but I love watching it, man. I love being able to watch people that been there, man, that a lot of people told, man, you won't ever amount to shit, man. You're just a junkie. You're a piece of shit. You fucking do drugs all day, blah, blah, blah. And now look, man, I mean, I make a good living, man. I make a good living trucking, man. I take care of my family. I got a beautiful wife. I got 4 beautiful kids, man. My oldest son, this is a good story, man. My oldest son is my stepson, but I've been there since he's been 2.5 years old or something like that. Since he was a baby. He was still in diapers, man. And I've been there since day one, man. And his dad, I hope his dad watches this, because his dad's a fucking piece of shit. But I've raised this young man now, you know what I'm saying? I've raised this young man. And to see what his dad has put him through. Choice Mass, what's good, brother? Appreciate you coming in here, man. But to see what kind of a young man he has grown up to be. Coming from his dad being a piece of shit, you know what I'm saying? Not giving a fuck. Probably met him, 6-7 times in his whole fucking life, you know what I'm saying? This is a piece of shit, man, you know what I mean? And like I said, man, I've been at his first day of preschool, his first day of kindergarten, his first day of first grade, his first baseball game, his first wrestling tournament, blah, blah, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But to see him grow up to be a young man now, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking awesome to me, because I was able to get clean and be able to see that. I was able to get clean and be able to raise him to be that young man. I've never graduated high school, right? My wife's never graduated high school. And he's on track to graduate, man. You know how fucking proud that's going to make me? That's going to make me so fucking proud, man. He'll be the first one out of this family, out of us, that have graduated high school, you know what I'm saying? Driving and listening. I appreciate your choice. Appreciate you, big dog. I like working on my ass. I like working my ass up, but when I lie, I miss the easy money. Randy, 100%, bro. I say that shit all the time, dog. All the time. I say, you know what? You know how fucking easy it'd be, man, I can't say that, but you know how easy it'd be to call up some cats, and be like, I want on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me do some runs. Like, dog, I could be in I can't say that either, but man, I can make easy money. Put it like that. Just like Randy said, man. I can make some fucking easy money quick. You know what I mean? But I've always said, man, if it ever resorted to that, man, and I ever became back to I need to feed my family. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I would, but if it came to that point to where I needed to feed my family or what have you, 100%, dog, I would know how to survive. Just put it like that. Driving in the snow. Damn, where you driving in the snow at, Jonathan Wheeler? You in Michigan? Colorado? Alaska? Where you at? Wisconsin? But definitely, man. Randy, you ain't lying. I do miss the easy money. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I ain't had to go nowhere. I did because I wasn't having people come to my spot. Yes, I know. I said no. Where? Wisconsin? I was just up there. I was just up in Wisconsin yesterday. Yeah, I was in Wisconsin yesterday. I seen it was coming, so I'm glad I got out of there. But it's definitely, man, it's definitely easy to make that quick dollar, man. You know, somebody call you up, you know, boop, you know, quick 25. Somebody right after that, boom, 20. Like, man, we was making good money, yo. We was making, you know, hundreds of, you know, $1,000 a day. You know what I'm saying? Basically making truck driver money, man. Just easy money, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had to drive nowhere for it. I ain't had to hump nothing for it. You know, the easy money was nice, man. But be able to make a legal dollar now, man, even though Uncle Sam takes most of it, to be able to make that to be able to make that legal dollar, man, and be able to provide my kids with shit. Like when we go to the store, man, and my daughter wants something, yo, and I can just say, yeah, go ahead and get it, man. Because I haven't been able to do that shit for a long time, you know what I mean? I wasn't able to do that for a long fucking time, man, because, you know, me and the wife, man, we was poor, man. Let's be honest, we was fucking poor, man. Getting our water shut off and getting our electricity shut off and getting our gas shut off. To be able to not have to worry no more, man, and know that my bills is paid and my mortgage is paid. And just have that comfortability, man, and know my bills is paid, man, and when I go to the store that I can buy my daughter something, you know what I'm saying, or buy my son something, just because, you know, not because it's their birthday or not because of Valentine's Day or Easter or whatever, just because I want to buy it, you know what I'm saying? That gives you a feeling, man. That gives you a feeling, man, that you're doing something right, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to borrow a couple dollars, bro. Dirty, man, you got more money than I do, man. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Your kids are gone, Dirty. Come on, man. Your kids is gone. Your kids are out of the house, bruh. Easy money, but it's a dangerous lifestyle. Don't miss it at all. I hear you, Island Trucker, 100%. You know, and I was lucky, man, that I never got caught. Well, I won't say that. I was lucky, man, that and I owe a lot to my big brother, man. I owe a lot to him, man, because he took a lot of the rap for me. Because he recognized that I could go somewhere, man. He recognized that what I could do with my life was bigger than what I was doing. So what he has done for me in the past, and I won't get into it, man, but I mean, a couple people that I talk to, man, a couple people that I talk to know. And, man, you know, just nothing but respect for my big brother, man. 100%. Man, you can say that again. I've been in the same boat. That's a great feeling. Yeah, definitely, man. You know, I owe a lot, man, to my, cause see, my whole step family's Mexican, man. So that should tell you a lot right there. But what my big brother has done for me, man, and I don't see him as step family, man. That's my family, yo. That's somebody I could call at any hours of the night, man, and the motherfucker would be there. You know what I mean? But the shit that he's done for me, man, 100%, I owe a lot to him. I owe a lot to him, man. A lot more than what he probably thinks, you know. And he's taught me a lot, man. He's taught me a lot. Not having my dad was there, but he wasn't always there, you know what I'm saying? Of course, working and doing a bunch of shit, you know. My big brother taught me a lot of shit, man. He's taught me a lot of shit about life, you know. That's I'm glad you put that up there, Brian Witt. You know, that's funny you put that up there, man. My doctor a while ago told me about that website, man. So I'm glad you put that up there, man. I'm glad you put that up there, yo. If anybody just needs to talk to somebody, man, go check that website out. Brian Witt just put it in there, man. It's www.intherooms.com. You know, they got like AA, NA meetings, man. People just telling their story, man, and what they're going through. So definitely check that out, man. I'm glad you put that up there, Brian Witt. I appreciate that. What Jay Burt say, I can relate to you on that. I don't like to say stepson. because he's my son. I've been for a real dad overdose. I hear you, Jay Bird, 100%, yo. Like, and even my step family, man. Even my step brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, my step brothers, man. That's my brothers, man. My stepsisters, that's my sister, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was my stepmom, right? This was my stepmom that I got on my arm, you know what I mean? Nah, man, that was my other mom, you know what I'm saying? That was my other mom, you know what I mean? I got my other mom on my chest, you know, my grandma. And my grandma raised me for a long time, man. And but yeah, but definitely my stepmom, man. I battled cancer with her for 5 years, man. And she finally succumbed from it. And but yeah, man, I learned a lot from her, man. You know what I'm saying? And like they always say, man, it's a village to raise a child, man. No matter which way it is. That's why I don't understand why people that get divorced and shit, man, why they can't co-parent with the other parent, man. Why is there always got to be a grudge between both the wives or both the girls or both the dudes? You know what I'm saying? Look, man, if I can have a valuable lesson to teach my stepson, which is my son, if I can have a valuable lesson to teach him, or if somebody, you know, just say my wife was somebody else that if whatever dude she was talking to could teach my kid something valuable, man, by all means, you know what I'm saying? By all means, teach that motherfucker something, man. Teach that motherfucker about being a man. You know what I'm saying? Teach that motherfucker about being a woman, you know what I mean? Holding themselves down, man. I can't stand that shit, yo. I really can't stand that shit. You know, I get it, man. I get it. Like, oh, man, this motherfucker's trying to move in on my shit, blah, blah. No, look, yo. Once you can get past all the bullshit, man. Once you can get past all the bullshit, man. The more people that can raise one child, man, that child has a better success rate in anything. In anything, you know what I'm saying? Brian Kavanaugh, appreciate you coming in here, man. Appreciate you. I've been off oxys and dope for a year. Still struggle with energy, motivation, and being happy. It's definitely hard after 10-year addiction. But you have to think positive. It gets better. Brian Kavanaugh, 100%, bro. I hear you 100%. Like I said, man, I was in my addiction for a long fucking time, man. A long time. I think I've just about been sober as long as I was addicted, man. About 9 years. And I've been clean. Be 9 years in November or something like that. Be about 9 years in November. But I definitely get what you're saying, man. If you ever need to talk, bro, hit me up on the side, man. My email's in the description and shit, man. So let me know, man. Hit me up. In the middle of a divorce with his mom, but still get him and his sister when I get my daughter. Hey, Jay Bird, I can't do nothing but commend you, man. I can't do nothing but commend you, man, because I'm the same way, yo. You know, obviously my son doesn't have a relationship with his real dad, or with his biological dad, his sperm donor. But I definitely commend you for that, man. Because you know what, it takes a real man, right? It takes a real man to be able to raise somebody else's child. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, man. Leave me a nasty fucking comment, whatever. But it takes a real man to raise somebody else's child, man. It's so easy to write somebody else's child off. Ain't my kid. Ain't my responsibility. I ain't got to teach them that. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why, man? So I definitely commend you for that shit, bro. I was in so deep with meth. I would pull the bags right off the corn tables. Yo, Randy, I get it, yo. Because we was the same way. We was the same way when we was cooking, when we was re-rocking, man. When we was re-rocking, fuck, man, we was right there doing lines right along with it, you know what I'm saying? You know, you put the shit in the microwave, man, with a rag. You wring the shit out. You waiting for the cookie to bake up, you know what I'm saying? And we're sitting right there, man, doing lines right off top of the microwave, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely get that shit, man. I definitely get that shit. And, you know, and in this whole addiction thing, man, the only person, I mean, if you have kids, man, or kids are around, those are the people that really suffer, man. And it's a sad thing, you know. So I'm definitely happy when I can see people rise above it. I'm happy to see when I can see people overcome whatever adversity they're going through. You know what I mean? I raised 3 that wasn't biologically mine, but mine. You know. Oh, Chris, yo, 100%, bro. 100%. I definitely get it, man. Like I said, my oldest son's 17, or about to turn 17. Fresh and Red, what's going on, man? I appreciate y'all coming in here. I appreciate you guys coming in here, man. Salute to y'all. You know, my oldest son's about to be 17, man. And and for him to, he's got a job now, man. He bought his own fucking car, yo. You know what I'm saying? Bought his own fucking car, you know. I told him, look, I'll help you get the car. I helped him. Now listen, I said I helped him. I made him do it. I made him do an oil change on his own car. I made him change his own brakes. We just went, he had to put 2 front tires on it. I took him down there. I made him change the tires on his car, you know what I'm saying? Now, I could have easily, right? I could have easily said, you know what? Have your mom do it. Or have your biological dad do it. Nah, man, look, I'm going to teach the motherfucker something, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to teach him something. That's my son, all right? I could show y'all a message. I could show you guys a message that his biological dad sent me years ago, you know what I'm saying? I shut the motherfucker down so quick, you know what I mean? I'm like, look, man, you ain't been there for fucking years. You know what I'm saying? I took him to his first day of school, his first day of preschool. I went to his preschool graduation. I went to his first day of kindergarten, his first sport, so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, you ain't shit, dog. Fuck out of here, you know? And that's what it is, man. When a real man can do that shit, man, and have the responsibility of somebody else's kid, to raise somebody else's kid, man, you're a real man in my fucking eyes. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You gotta show them the right way regardless. 100% trucking, French and Red. You definitely gotta show them the right way, you know what I mean? Like I said, man, I could have easily blamed it. You know what? Have your mom take you. Have your mom help you buy the car. Have your mom show you how to change the tire, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, I'm the man of the house, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna teach you how to be a fucking man, you know? And trust me, man, you know, we get into our little, you know, whatever, you know? But it is what it is, man. That's just, how father and sons are, right? I mean, we've all been there. But I would never ever write him off. I would never write him off, you know what I'm saying? That's my son. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's my son. And to be able to see him grow up into a young man, that makes me a proud fucking dad, man. That makes me a proud fucking dad. I was telling Dirty the other day, you know, it's easy for anybody to be a dad, man. Or it's easy for anybody to be a father. It takes somebody special to be a daddy. You know, when a little kid can call you daddy, it takes somebody special to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome, bro. Teaching them responsibility. Yeah, Jay Bird, 100%, you know. And, you know, he pays for his own gas. He pays for his own insurance. He's got a job, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm proud of shit of him, man. I'm proud of shit. Now, I have a problem of I don't know if it's the way I grew up, man. I don't know if it's the way I was raised or what I came from, man. I have a hard time showing a lot of emotion, you know what I'm saying? And I recognize that, and I need to chill, yo. Chill the fuck out, man. And I have a hard time, and I notice it. So I do need to show more affection toward my kids, man, and toward my wife and shit, you know? I don't know if it's just the way I was brought up, man, but I never had people hug me as a kid, man. I never had people kiss me as a kid and shit like that, man. I was always a kid that was told, man, look, you ain't never gonna amount to nothing. You're a piece of shit, man. Nobody likes you, blah, blah, blah. Look, that shit motivates the fuck out of me now, though. You know what I mean? That shit motivates the fuck out of me. Just tired as fuck. Shout out there. RLC, man, do your thing, bro. Do your thing, man. We know you was I was supposed to be on the overnight too, but you know, your boy be riding. Your boy be putting his fucking foot through the floor, you know? That just makes your relationship stronger than arguments. Jay Bird, 100%, man. You know, I've had a lot of good conversations with him, man, when it's just me and him in the car rolling, you know what I'm saying? I've had a lot of good information, or a lot of good conversations with him, man. And that's some of my best memories, man. Some of my fondest memories of me and him. Is this riding, man, and me teaching him about how you don't know how fucking happy and how proud I am that my kids don't have to grow up the way I did, you know what I'm saying? My kids, they don't have to live in the projects like I did. They don't have to be the only white kids around, and they ain't no diss to nobody, but that's how I grew up, you know? But I also teach them, man, that you gotta intermingle with everybody, you know what I'm saying? You gotta intermingle with everybody, man. It's not just one way, you know what I'm saying? There's plenty of different ways, yo. You know, and there's plenty of different people you can be friends with, man. And I see that shit a lot, man. It pisses me off. It pisses me off, man. We'll be at the store or something like that, and, you know, of course I don't tell my kids to talk to strangers and shit like that, but I teach my kids not to be rude, you know what I'm saying? If somebody comes up, like yesterday was at a store, and we're getting food, and, you know, this older lady, you know, she was probably in her 50s, or, you know, older lady, you know, 60s, and, you know, she was talking to my little 2-year-old, you know, and she was a different skin color, you know, and I told him, you know, say hi, you know, blah, 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 you know, and then soon enough, you know, he warmed up, and she was giving him candy and shit, you know, that's cool, you know, and I teach my kids that, man, because I see it way too often, yo, way too focused, you know, way too often, man, to where people are like, nah, don't talk to him, blah, blah, like, why you, man, you're just doing your kid a disservice, man. You're doing your kid a fucking disservice, man. You know what I'm saying? I took my kids and showed them where I grew up and shit like that. I think we've all done that, you know? And I'm just happy they don't have to grow up that way. But then when we see it out in public, man, that shit makes me so fucking mad. It makes me so fucking mad when I go out in public and I see that shit. There ain't no fucking reason people gotta act like that. There ain't no fucking reason people gotta act like that, man. I don't know how we got from this to where we was talking about addiction, but I can't stand that shit, man. Alrighty, bro, got one graduating next month. I feel good to see him walk around. Yo, congratulations for that, Chris. Hell yeah, man. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Make sure, let's see, I'll see. Them heart-to-hearts. Yeah, 100%. Them heart-to-heart conversations, yo, that shit gets me, yo. That shit gets me. I love it. I love it. I need them. Had 3 back surgery on top. Once been on a large, strong mess since 98. They finally said I had to make a change. When I got my CDL, did the Suboxone, been off them for a little over a year. Hey, congratulations, Brian Whip. Congratulations for that, man. Yeah, I've been, like I said, I've been clean and sober. Oh, I've been clean and sober, man, for, I think it'll be 10 years in November. So it's been 9 years and some odd months. So congratulations, man. And like I said, if you ever need anybody to talk to, man, hit my email or shoot me an email or shoot me a message on here, man, and I'll get to you, man. Definitely. You know, I know it ain't easy, and I know when you can talk about it, man, it definitely makes it easier. It doesn't make it easy. It makes it easier. But yeah, man, you know, and I was one of the, man, I did whatever, you know. If the shit was there, I was doing it, man. I was doing it. You know, I was the experimenter, man. You know, people didn't know what kind of pills was there or whatever, and fuck it, give it here, I'll take it. You know, and but yeah, I've been sober for almost 10 years, clean and sober for almost 10 years. I drink occasionally, man, when we're at the cottage, but that's it, you know. But then, you know, even there, man, I know I'm not driving nowhere. I know we got shit there. I know we got liquor there and shit like that, so I don't have to go anywhere, you know, so I'm still not going to get in trouble. And even then, man, I don't get drunk to the point to where I'm spinning and puking, and nah, I don't do that, you know. I may have a glass of wine and a couple beers and a couple mixed drinks or whatever, but I don't get to the point to where I'm belligerent drunk, man. I don't like that shit, man, because it takes me back to how I felt, man, when I was in my addiction, man, and I don't like that feeling no more, man. I like being able to wake up, man, and feel good, man. You know, I have a lot of effect, like I got a bad knee, man, and I got to take a leave or Motrin 800, you know, and you know, so many times, man, it's crazy, man, because even doctors know what I've been through, man, and they're so quick to be like, oh, well, do you want some pain meds? Like, nah, I don't want that shit, yo. I don't even want this shit. I don't want it. You know, I'll live through the pain, yo. I'll permanently limp. Because that's how I walk now. I'd rather permanently limp and be in pain than to go through what the fuck I've been through. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather be in fucking pain than to have to go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? To go through the nausea, to go through the cold sweats, to go through the fucking headaches, man, to go through the fucking the joint aches and the bones feeling like they're just gonna snap, and to have the airheadiness, man, and feel like my back's gonna break, and I don't want to go through that shit ever again, man, ever again, you know. And that's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. I got to get off here. Go get paperwork. Jaybird, hey, man, be safe, man. Be safe. For sure, be safe, man. And stay on that ass, man. Stay on that ass, for sure. But addiction and trucking, man, I looked a couple things up. on the internet, and you know how the internet is, man. Everything's true on the internet, right? Everything's true on the internet, man. And there's a couple little percentages, man, I'll throw out there. If these are true or not, I guess we really never know, because people don't tell the truth, man, when it comes to taking drugs and shit like that. If they're still on drugs, let me say. Don't forget the Twitch. Yeah, and the Twitch. Yo, your feet won't stop moving when you're trying to sleep at night. Your feet just constantly fluttering, and yo, I don't ever want to feel that shit ever again, yo. Ever again, you know?
Why?
And trust me, man, and there's things that, to this day, I would say were a long-term effect. Christopher Edwards, what's going on? Oh, hey, you're never late, man. You're always just right on time, okay? You're always just right on time. The long-term effects, man. To this day, I would say, man, there's like little triggers, man, or there's things that make you, that send you, boom, right back to that time, right? There's things that make you feel, not necessarily the drug taking part, but the withdrawals, right? There's things that make you feel that. And it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. I think growing up as a boy, where we were always taught, don't cry, shake it off. I think that's why I'm taught. Yeah, 100%, Brian Witt. Now, I definitely believe that, bro. I definitely believe that 100%. When I think a lot of it, man, is when my stepmom passed away, man. When my stepmom passed away, I was with her every single day, man. I was with her every single day. I took her to doctor's appointments, dealing with cancer. I took her to chemo and radiation, and having to be the strong one, man. Having to be the strong one, right? Having to be the strong one and not cry, in front of her, and not show whatever emotion, right? It sucks being the strong one 100% of the time. You know what I mean? It sucks always having to be the strong one, man. But it's just something that we're taught, man, you have to do, man. And once she did pass away, man, it was like, what now? I've cried enough. I have no more tears, man. Now, man, I'll think back about it, and that was some of the funnest times we had together, man. If she was battling her cancer and she felt like shit. And I can make her laugh, right? I can say the stupidest shit or do the stupidest thing and just make her laugh, man. And those were some of the best times we had together, man. But, it sucks always having to be the strong one, man. It sucks always having to be the one that brushes it off, man. So I definitely get that. I definitely understand that. But, man, some of the numbers I looked up, man, like, truckers that drink, man, what do they say? About 50% of truckers, man, are functioning alcoholics. If that number is true or not, I don't know. I'm not one that ever really drinks, but much appreciated. Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. Truckers that have took methamphetamines, man, has been right around 30%. I couldn't tell you if that's a low or a high number. I definitely understand it. I definitely understand taking amphetamines to stay awake, run longer. I want to know if that number has went down any since ELDs. I don't know, because I was telling Dirty Bro a couple mornings ago that I've never been the guy that could sleep, right? I've always been one that I can get 2, 3, 4 hours sleep, and I'm good, man. I'm good to work 13, 14 hours at a good pace, man, and not slack, right? I've always been that guy, man. So, but when I finally get that day, man, where I catch up sleep, like I trust me, I sleep, right? So 30%, man, 30% seems kind of high to me. Now, at least. Back then, I definitely get it. I would see it even being higher. The hardest part that I deal with now is showing emotion. Sometimes people think I don't care about facts. I do care. It's just I have a hard time showing my emotions. Yeah, I get that, Randy, 100%. I definitely understand that. I'm the same way, man. It's hard for me to show emotions, man, after a lot of the shit that I've been through or a lot of the shit that I've had to deal with, man. It's definitely hard to show that emotion, man. I definitely understand what you're saying, though. I definitely understand what you're saying. It's a hard thing, man, especially when we grown up, man, and we've always been like not coddled, right? Not fucking not babied, let me say. But I can definitely understand why people would use stimulants. I would definitely understand why people would use uppers to stay awake and this and that. It definitely makes sense, man. It definitely makes sense. I don't know on here where it shows how long we've been on. I never used this. First time I actually used Streamlabs on the phone. I think with the ELD, the rate should be going up. 10 hours can get you in trouble. Yeah, I get that, Chris. I definitely understand that too. I do get that, where you have to have a mandatory 10 hours off. Yeah, I guess that. I mean, there's two ways you could look at it. Definitely two ways you could look at it. What? I'm using it right this second, baby. Oh man, we've been on over an hour. Man, I was trying to keep this at an hour. But yeah, I definitely get that. Having more time to get in trouble. I definitely understand that. You know, I'm trying to find a graph to where it shows me in between what drug, right? Like alcohol, opiates, cocaine, amphetamines, marijuana. I would like to see the percentage between them all. That's a lot you can do in 10 hours.
I'm going upstairs.
That could be right.
To watch a lecture.
Alright, we'll stay out of Aiden's room. Right, but also can go left. Yeah, I get that, RLC, 100%. Definitely, you know, I can see, I guess I can see both sides, man. I can see why LEDs would cut it a little bit. You know, of course, if you're still on the best logs in the world, in my own opinion, you know, everybody knows the best word, or the best logs in the world are paper, okay? I seen this hat. Where I see the hat earlier, it said, damn, what did it say? Make paper logs great again or some shit. It was making like a diss to Donald Trump or whatever. It was hilarious. I'm like, I need that. I need a shirt like that. I'm gonna start coming out with some t-shirts, some funny t-shirts, man. If you guys don't know, I have a little apparel company. The link's in the description, I think. I don't know. Should be in the description. It's not in the description, but it will be in the description. Damn it. Keep on doing it. And if you guys do want to donate to the channel, man, there's links in the description how to do that. You don't have to. I don't care if you do or not. But if you want to, man, it's there. And my email is also in the description. If you know anybody that is struggling with addiction or that just wants to talk, man, shoot me an email, man. I'm good with it. I'll shoot you my number and we'll chop it up. We'll talk about whatever, man. If you're having problems in your relationships, or if you're having problems with addiction, or you're just depressed, or whatever, you know. I saw that on ONG, make paper long. Yeah, yep. That's what I seen too, Chris. Yep, 100%. Yo, that shit was hilarious. I'm like, I need that. I need a shirt. I don't wear hats. Well, I wear like beanies and stocking caps, but I don't wear baseball caps. But I need that. I need that on a shirt, so I might make a shirt. But what I was saying, I do have a little apparel company. After this uploads, I'll put my focus. I put my the link to the store in the description. Just check it out, man. That's all I'm asking. Just check it out. Actually, I may have it. I might be able to put it in the chat. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me here. I had to go look for it real quick, but definitely, man, if you guys want to donate to the cause, donate to the channel, or this, buy your boy a Red Bull, man, you know, I truly appreciate it, but you don't have to, man. I ain't saying that. But I will ask you to go check out the store, man. You know, it's cool, man. It, you know, there's some shirts and shit in there, man. I greatly appreciate it. Just check it out, man. There's some cool shit in there, I think. There's some cool shit in there, I would say, but, you know. But definitely, man, definitely, I think there's a big problem to this day. To this day, man, there's a big problem with addiction in trucking, man. You know, you can, like I said, just look around at truck stop. Especially if you've been there and you know what addiction looks like and you know how people act, you can tell. So, you know, just pay attention, just look around, man, and it's a sad thing, man, it is. It's a sad fucking thing, man. You see it all too often, you know. But definitely, I can't find it, but I will put the link. Oh, I might have it on here, hold on. I might have it on here.
You're a little late.
Huh?
You're a little late.
I'm a little late?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Isn't it past 1:30?
Oh, we started at 1:30, silly.
So you're still on it?
Yeah. I think I just put it in there. Alright, there's a link to the store.
You only have
I don't know if it works.
Our time frame.
There's a link to the store. You guys go check it out, man. I greatly appreciate it.
Where's Aiden at?
Get you a shirt or something.
Where's
He's
Aiden?
up in bed. See if it works. See if it works. Yep, it works. So go hit that link, man. Go check out some shirts. I got some stuff for trucking in there. I got some stuff for sober folks, parents supporting addicts. Some motivational stuff, some stay strong stuff, broke local trucker stuff, man. There's all kinds of shit, man. There's pillows in there, there's phone cases, there's cups, there's stickers, there's shirts, there's damn fleece blankets, wall tapestry, there's all kinds of stuff, man. Just check it out. I will say a lot of the proceeds up until the Dallas Truck Show, though, all the profits are going to go to Truckers Feeding the Homeless. And then I got to give my man Dirty and see what, because we're trying to send a trucker to school, or a trucker that's in school that's going to be a trucker. We're going to try to help him out with, you know, some bills and stuff like that. So, you guys just go check the shit out, man. I appreciate it. We're going on after an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. The wife just got home. I'm going to go enjoy her beautiful ass. And,
That's so nice.
And we'll catch y'all on the next one. So, if anybody that you know has addiction, stuff like that, tell them to hit my email if they just want to talk, man. And until next time, y'all, salute.